Take a walk with the full moon. Roll button and zipped up. It's all kicking off soon. Better stay well equipped, bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round there, everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now you frozen, we should've blew it. Told you you can't with us, you should've knew it. Yeah, we don't do the most, yeah. Foot all on they flesh, yeah. Oh, you wanted to ghost it now. Made it out alive, I'm blessed. Leave one other guy now. We was taught to ride together. Get put down, whatever. We gon' ride forever, ride forever.
Daddy, we came to start it. Bring the paper for the pressure, wrap 'em up like origami, yo. Daddy, we came to start it. It's pepper if they ever want a problem in this party, yo.
Hello. 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 All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna play as the Yankees. Hello. Hello. All right, I'm ready. I want to see all the budgets first. The Yankees. Hello. Hello. All right, I'm ready. I want to see all the budgets first. Wow. The Yankees. Hello. Hello. It's crazy. They got the most budget. Let's go Yankees. It's crazy. They got the most budget. Let's go Yankees. It's crazy. They got the most budget. Let's go Yankees. All right, I'm ready. It's crazy. They got the most budget. Let's go Yankees. All right, I'm ready. It's crazy. They got the most budget. Let's go Yankees. All right, I'm ready. It's crazy. They got the most budget. Let's go Yankees. All right, I'm ready. It's crazy. They got the most. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're ready. Okay, we're ready. 1 second. Okay, we're ready. I want to move this over. 1 second. Okay, we're ready. I want to move this over. Right, bottom left. Wait, I want to move this top left. Right, let's go. Wait, no, I want to move it. I gotta move this. Hang on. Let's go. Wait, no, I want to move it. I gotta move this. Hey, let's go. Screw it. I gotta move it. I gotta move this. Hey, let's go. Screw it. I gotta move this. Hey, let's go. Screw it. I gotta move this. Hey, let's go. Screw it. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Free agency. What do we need? Let's see. Depth chart. Let's see what we need. Left field. All right. Hang on, I gotta check something. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Who do I want to sign to my ball club? You have Garrett Cole, Kostar, Strawman. Damn, we got a lot of guys that are. I should get the new game. I want JD Martinez on my team. Fuck! 19 million. No. Can't afford that often. Alright. Alright. Play next game. Alright. How are we looking? Damn, we're not looking that good. Let's go. Oh. 9 and 12. Okay, we batted more higher than 500. Okay. 1 second. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Let's play the full game. Let's go. All right. I'll play raining. Clear skies. Let's go. Well, let's do partially cloudy. Yeah, I'm ready.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the New York Yankees were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the game starts, but they look like a real contender to me.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so we expect to see more of the same in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Well, let's go, guys.
The line of the pitch. Pulls that one foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late.
Woo! Let's go! Let's go!
On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Throw is high and over his head. So a man aboard, Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep,
Judge.
not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
A dive. Nice stop. From his backside, it's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. A nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Warning track. And you can touch them all, baseball man. That was blasted to the moon. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When a Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn
Right
and
one
for
let me
second.
go. Jesus.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off.
How many pitches? 11.
The wind of the pitch. To the right side. Abreu steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. What do we have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And a swing and a miss. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Rizzo brings it in, and there's 2 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, Rizzo. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it here 4-0. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. And a foul ball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Anthony Volpe digs in now.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And there's a foul ball. Verlander, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. This to third, into the outfield, base hit. Alvarez whips it in quickly. Rudder stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Woo!
Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Verlander done in this one. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn things over to the righty, Lance McCullers Jr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and scored his first time. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in here on opening day. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Tucker makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. That one fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here. We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coach's joke.
Bregman. There's one. On to Jose Abreu. That's two. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
This one in the air. Drops into the glove. One away. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, whatever. Fergalicious.
Here's a high chopper, and he grabs it in foul ground. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That one to first. Rizzo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros are down quietly. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Foul ball.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That one ripped. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Into the outfield, base hit.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And forget it. A gigantic blast. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add a couple more. It's 8-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells.
Let's go.
Down the line. This looks like extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not in time. It's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Bunted back towards the mound. To first, and one away in the top of the third. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1-for-1 with a single so far. And a foul ball.
Oh.
The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ripped to short. 2 away now. Here is Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-0. And his hot hit, Alex Verdugo, stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second. In there safely. Aaron Judge at the dish now. He homered earlier in this one, Singy, which isn't much of a surprise.
No, not at all, Boog. This is the same guy who homered in his first at-bat in the majors and did it again the next day. He's just unreal.
McCormick settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston.
innings. And when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
And the final here today, 13-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at
From Minute Maid Park in Houston, Sunday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the New York Yankees come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these players are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Brown. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today he'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Tucker hauls it in, and there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Here's Alex Verdugo. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Pena grabs it on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And gone. His second home run of the series, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. To the running track, makes the catch. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Minute Maid Park, the lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. And a pitch. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Here comes the pitch. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Won't chase that time. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Little Tony on that fastball is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one lifted to left. Verdugo gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Jose Abreu.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. That's towards center. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. So next up for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rodon, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Next offering upstairs. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Jose Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike. And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
Got him looking. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for Houston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Brown back to work. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one just misses. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
That one missed.
Oh!
Laced into left. That's a
God,
base hit.
yes.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Stanton on at first. Nobody out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And there's a ball.
1-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Austin Wells will hit next. Now a fly ball to right center. McCormick makes the catch, and there's two away. Here's the third baseman, Everson Pereira. And that one fouled off. Out to center. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. On its way to the corner. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. And now it's Alex Bregman.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In the dirt, nice pick.
Well, he certainly didn't look comfortable or fluid on that play. And later in this ball game, this could come back to bite him if a ball is hit to him and he's playing that same position.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. On the ground to the left, Pereira. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning, stepping in, Oswald Peraza. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. And he deals.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, it's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. The throw into second. The tag out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ripped, but it curls foul. Well struck left field. That's back there. That's not coming back.
Let's go.
His second homer of this series. It's 2-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the finale of this 4-game set. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered in this game. Out to short. Pena.
Go, 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 go.
Sends it to first. Judge out on the play. That ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston as we go to the last of the third. Jose Abreu up to hit. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
2-0 to count.
Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Inside, just missed.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Outside low, 2-1. Abreu gets his lead at first with nobody out. Good eye right there. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a base hit on the line. Got a long throw home. Safe at the plate. They trail by 1.
There you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Two on, 1 out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Altuve in the box now takes strike 1. And that one fouled off. Got him! Huge strikeout there. Back here at Minute Maid Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Trent Grisham. And a foul ball. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Diaz down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And he's already singled in this game. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And ball 1. Rizzo, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. And a swing and a miss there.
They can move up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. And another ball. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now, Chas McCormick. As the lefty gets to work. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet.
And this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. A massive home run. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Bregman batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Up the middle, Peraza. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. And that's outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right side. And he makes the grab. And that is that. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And the right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And up next for New York, Everson Pereira. Hit in the air, center field. McCormick on the run. Makes the grab on the run. Out. number 2. And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. That one in there across the letters.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That to right. Tucker pulls it down and he makes the catch. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. There's a strike. Right through there for a strike. Stays alive.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The lefty fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Out to short. Peraza fires over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Goes down looking. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. And a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And it falls. Around second is Pena. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. That's a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. Popped up. He's under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Gleyber Torres. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Way high. Ripped on a line. McCormick makes the grab, 1 down. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Swinging a foul straight back. Right side. Tucker makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. Judge out of the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Late with the swing there.
Altuve officially. Joined the 2000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boo.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
0-2 now as he swings through it. One out, base is empty. Fly ball to right. Grisham settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Alex Bregman. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he gets Bregman. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. Score remains 2. Top of inning number 7. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Brown back to work. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Astros have some action in their pen. J.P. France preparing to come on if needed. Bielak getting cranked up as well. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Right-hander deals. And that one moves his feet. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Alvarez sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And the first offering is not close. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Calls it in, 2 away. And here is Anthony Rizzo. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one is hammered right field. Tucker going back. Pulls it into the warning track. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Caleb Ferguson. He's making his second appearance of the season. Now it's the DH, Mauricio Dubon. That one's in there. Strike one. Ferguson.
One strike.
In his sixth season, 27 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. 0-2 now. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. Almost got him. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Got him. One gone here.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling. You think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there on its way.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Verdugo gets under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's Kyle Tucker. This one popped up. Torres moving under it. Nabs it. And the inning is over. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Josh Hader.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Wells swings through it for strike one. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Everson Pereira. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Flips the outside corner, 0-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Oswald Peraza now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Ooh.
And that one fouled off.
Oh.
That's hard hit on the line. Base hit into the outfield. The relay to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores.
Yes.
In there. He's safe.
Yes.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3. J.P. France taking over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. Golden opportunity right here. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The bases are full for the New York Yankees. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
He moves fast.
So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Action in the pen down there. Lance McCullers Jr. appears to be getting loose. Belak getting loose as well. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. So coming into the game now on defense, DJ LeMahieu. He'll play second. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. And he makes the catch. On the track, just missed a homer that time. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. Oh, down the mountain. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that's in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Now on the bump, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that skips into there. Just missed. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Oh, the throw is wild.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Bregman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. McCormick over at second, 1 down. Right through there for a strike. And that one is inside. In for a strike. 2-2 now. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Mauricio. Dubon up next for the Astros.
Ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. And now the right fielder, Trent Grisham. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. The Yankees looking to rally.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to take that off. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Stanton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Abreu, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Next offering down in the dirt. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
So they're down to their final out. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Abreu is just 1 strike away. And now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Okay, that's on the stream, guys.